at makinig kayo.
Listen up, y'all.
Ako'y may dala-dalang balita galing sa bayan ko.
Listen closely, y'all.
Nais kong ipamahagi ang mga kwento, ang mga pangyayaring nagaganap sa lupang pinangako.
Today, somewhere in the world, a child is counting down to Christmas. Today, somewhere in the world, that countdown is getting louder and louder. And today, when that countdown ends, somewhere in the world will get just a little better. For almost 8 million children around the world, Christmas comes with a countdown, and joy comes inside a shoebox.
It's just a sheer and innocent joy, really.
This is Operation Christmas Child. Shoeboxes, packed by thousands of people just like you.
We have so much and they have so little.
Unconditional gifts sent by Samaritan's Purse to children in more than 100 countries.
These are the only gifts my children have ever received.
For victims of war, for orphans, for children who live in poverty, this is a simple sign that God loves them, and someone else does too.
Jesus says, love one another as I've loved you. And this is an expression of love in a box.
It's simple, it's small, but for children who have nothing else, a little bit of love goes a long way. Years of war left Serbia with blown-up bridges and broken-down people.
I was raised in an orphanage. I never knew my parents. I grew up so sad, so depressed, so lonely.
Whenever she comes back, Ivana Krachik remembers this was once her home, an orphanage in the town of Novi Sad.
I just felt neglected. I felt alone. But then, I still remember the day that the shoeboxes came.
It was 7 years ago, but Vera Kuranji remembers that day too.
We usually distribute Operation Christmas Child shoeboxes in the orphanages, but this time was different. It was year 2000, we distributed shoeboxes, and my heart just went out to this group of children. They were all together in one house.
Vera gave Ivana a shoebox, and that was the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I went back the next week. I visited the house where Ivana was with the other few children, and there was a connection there with those children.
There are no words to describe it. It was the first time I realized that someone loved me.
Looking back now, she's 21 years old. She's studying. She has a life. She smiles. And it all started because we went to the shoebox one day and thought, well, that's all we can do. And then God said, no, there's much more.
There's always much more a simple gift can do, even when it's sent to the other side of the world. Kyrgyzstan in Central Asia can be beautiful, or for a little girl like Elena, it can be lonely. Her father is gone, her mother works late, and most days Elena is on her own.
My life is very difficult. We have lots of problems.
And we hope as you open the boxes.
But one day last winter, visitors came to Elena's school. The visitors came bearing boxes, and when Elena opened hers, she found gifts and proof that she's not alone.
This was the very best day ever. I felt so good. I don't know much about the person who sent me my box, but I imagine they believe in God. And I know they must be very kind. The children in our country have such great needs, and they have never seen gifts like these. So when a child in Kyrgyzstan gets a box, it's like saying to them that someone, somewhere, loves you.
This year, Operation Christmas Child sent messages of love to children all over the world. In Africa, 2 AIDS orphans and their grandfather learned what Christmas feels like.
They may seem small, but these gifts mean so much.
In Eastern Europe, a school principal discovered that she and her students are not alone.
I couldn't do anything for them, but to know someone wants to help, that joy cannot be explained.
And even in the United Kingdom, volunteers who help get shoeboxes ready to ship discovered the power of a simple gift.
You open a box and you see the love that people have put into it, preparing it.
Their problems are so big, the gifts are so small, and yet it never seems to matter. The joy that comes from a simple gift is still powerful, whether it lasts for a moment or for a lifetime. It's a feeling that fits inside a shoebox. It's a feeling that can change a life. It's the power of a simple gift.
Behind me, you can see some of the excitement, hope and joy that your shoeboxes have generated for children in Kyrgyzstan this year. This story is repeated 1.25 million times in 12 countries across the globe. It's the power of a simple gift for many children who've never received a present in their lives before. Can I encourage you to get involved again this year with your school, your church, your family and your friends so that we can make an even bigger difference for children around the world who need your love and your compassion. Thank you and may God bless you.